Hello everyone and welcome to the Hypermine Modded server. Now it has been a while since I've done any video, especially a modded Minecraft, but there is reason for that. That's because this is my 4th attempt at recording. I have lost over 3 hours of footage to this damn game. I'm now trying to use a different recording tactic using different software and blah blah blah. So you'll either see this or you won't. If you won't, don't know why I'm saying this because you won't see it, but there you go. So 3 hours were lost, and that's just the footage. That doesn't cover all the stuff and things. You can see I've already geared up. I've got jetpack, full boots, portal gun, some weapons, and I've already made a really good start on my base, simply because I don't have the footage to show you. So we're going to have to go... Shut up! That is really annoying. We're going to have to go through that as we go. So this is Hypermine Modded. We have a nice spawn town here where people all know to gather. Nemson, I think it's Nemson. It's Nemson or Ballantyne are building a trading post there, and Voodoo Beard is building his own. This is his base, which I think is quite cool. You just have a little window there. I think that's really nice, that little window. So you got a couple of people building at spawn, but it's more of just a meeting place and a hub more than anything. And this is a linking book to a central hub where everyone can go to everyone else's places, which makes it really easy to get around. My place is just over there. I found 2 zombie spawners. I'm debating doing some of them. It's only 200 blocks away, so I can literally just fly over really quickly, and you'll see a little meteor there. Nemson's also building under that, so I'm pretty close to him there. So let's just fly on down. You'll see my base spawn in a minute, just when the chunks render. It does take a little while to render the chunks while recording. I want to do it from here so you can see it while we approach. There we go. That's my base, and it looks a bit silly from over here, really. 1, because it's not finished, and 2, that hasn't spawned in yet. I've got a windmill. I have a working windmill, which I think is really cool. And that's what got me started on the mod I have been focusing on the last few times I've been on Go Away Hover Mode, which is called Immersive Engineering. If I can just do this without lagging out. There you go. So Immersive Engineering is the mod I've been looking at, and there's lots of really nifty stuff. I mean, we've got this book we can have a quick thumb through, so you can see like we've got this. I picked the least interesting thing to click. Lightning rods. I need to build one of those. And things like that. So outside is just where I've been farming up some trees and stuff. Inside is where it gets interesting. So I don't know if you can see it. You can't really. What if I just go sploosh? There we go. You can see I've actually started building underwater. I need to figure out a way to make that more visible from outside. So let's get in. And that windmill is generating power, which is running down these cables in a really cool way that, you know, you need to think. One cable will stretch a long way, but you do need each of these connectors. This is just a battery box sort of thing. You see it's got a tiny bit of RF stored inside, but that goes all the way down. Immersive Engineering also gives me these lanterns and lampposts and all that sort of gubbins. So go down. This is where I initially set up, which is why it's quite empty in here now. I've cleared out everything and moved it down to where I actually need it to be. May as well break these and move them somewhere better as well. So I've got a load down in my chests. So let's click those. This was my storage room, my original storage room. Again, you can see I've broken it all. It's all been cleared out. Is that iron? Is that seriously iron? Oh my god. Iron? Oh, I've needed like 1,000 iron to make my immersive engineering stuff, which you'll see soon. With down, we followed the lanterns and the power. This is just here to take the energy from the windmill and come on down. This is a temporary setup as well that was linked up just so I could get some glass. I now remember why I stopped using fraps, and it's because it makes my frame rate horrible. This was a temporary farm, which you can see I've moved everything out of. This, like I said, this is just temporary to set up to get me a load of sand. I'm gonna cycle fraps real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, so hopefully that's better. We're just gonna run on down here. This is the main underwater dome. I still need to get rid of some of the cobblestone that's around it, so we've got to worry about that. But it's getting there, taking shape, and we've got some nice stuff going down here. I'm going for a semi-steampunk design. You can see I've got a nice giant fan. I've got all these weird electric things to go with that. So it's a bit of mix and match between wood and metal. Alright, down to the left we have my storage area, which again I'm in a very need to decorate sort of area. So I have things laid out, but I need to make them look pretty is the next thing. So we got all my storage down here. We've got all like blocks in there, tools in here. I have 2 portal guns because I found 2 in different portals. We got chests for most of my blocks, things like that. Now we turn around, we got the processing room. We have a tinker's set up, which is obviously how I'm getting my tools. What's in there? We've got some invar. Let's get that out. We've got all my ores and bars. You can see I don't have much iron left because that's all been going to making steel. And this blast furnace and coke oven are again from immersive engineering. You put on creosote again. Right. Annoyingly, I can't get the creosote out with liquid ducts. I have to make these silly little bowls and then throw them in there. So now that'll empty. They actually go along this conveyor belt and then up into there, which is quite cool. I think I like that. It's a nifty little thing. Right, let's put that back. Same with the charcoal, that goes into there. Steel, I need to put coke and iron into there to make steel, so that's why I need a lot of coke, cold coke, and then yeah, that's pretty much it for this room. Give me that invar. Let's get that out. So carrying on down, we can move down to the next room, which is complete, which would not be down that way. That is going to be a big processing plant for something. Now I have power, but ta-da! Look at that thing. Look at it. This is my power processing room. Again, we got some temporary bits to set up to do things, but this is the, well, not the main, but one of the main ways of generating power in immersive engineering. So let's get the book. We are actually making, where is it? A diesel generator. And that thing at the end behind where the book is. Actually, no, that's not a diesel generator at all. It's that on the left is a squeezer. That on the right is a fermenter. That straight ahead of us is a refinery. So what happens is seeds go in there, potatoes go in there. That makes seed oil, that makes, no, plant oil and ethanol. I think that's the way around it is. They then get piped into this machine. So we've got a tiny bit of ethanol left but no plant oil, which then goes down. Now these tanks, I was originally going to have it go into the tanks and into the machine, but it doesn't seem to like pulling the things out of the tanks, so I had to give that a... So when the fluid gets pumped down, we can go downstairs now. That runs down into this crazy looking thing, which is the diesel generator, which is quite noisy. I don't know if it's going to turn on. Are these all full? This one isn't full. These are the power blocks. I've got 3. This one just runs backwards to power the refinery up there, which is currently full. These ones run... Where's that? Run up to the fermenter. This one runs up... There's a mess down here at the moment. To squeeze that, and also to these 2 harvesters. One for potatoes, one for hemp, because the seeds are what we need. So if I just water these for a while, hopefully we'll see some potatoes grow up. So there's 1 potato. So they split. One goes up, one goes down every time, which I think is how we want it. We'll go into there, make some ethanol. Normally I think I need the plant oil more at the moment. And I will make all of these bigger. This is just my starting setup to get started. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. That's alright, I got more seeds in there, so we're fine. So I don't think the watering can works on it. And it sounds like we need the seeds, not the ethanol. So that means I need some bones to grow that. Oh, I have a bone! Look at that. Okay, so we'll grow that just so we can see it work. So, boop, boop, harvest. So there we go. The industrial stuff goes into there. All the seeds seem to be going down. I guess because this isn't full. Yeah, it's a tiny bit annoying that that's not gonna do it this time. We'll take a few out just to show you. Not that many. We'll take out that many. And let's shoot on up. So we'll throw these in there. Boop. They should run down. There it goes. You can hear it all buzzing away! So that's making the biofuel which goes down into the generator and generates electricity. Simple as that. Not simple to make. Oh, they're now all full. Great. So I'm going to let those grow. Flip through the portals to the back to here. I love my portal gun. So yeah, that is where we currently stand. We have power from this. We have... Well, that's where we stand really. We have power. It took me this long to get a working power setup, which is kind of crazy, but it's all good. I need to figure out what to do with these tanks, because at the moment they're kind of useless to me. I might fill them up if I get to a stage where I have excessive amounts of fuel and stuff being made, just so you know what's in them and I have an emergency reserve. But otherwise, yeah, things are coming along very nicely on the server. I haven't built anything else outside of my base because I want to try and stay limited to my base for now. So we're just going to get some more invar. I want to show off a couple of tools as well. So we have the mining drill, which would be awesome if I didn't have a tinker's hammer, but we'll still go over that because I quite like it. What it is, it's made from immersive engineering and mining drill. So you need steel and stuff to make it, and it runs off biodiesel, so I have to put it in the biodiesel machine to recharge it. Then I can put heads on it, different tanks and stuff to make it do things. But it works very similar to the hammer for why can't I speak tinkers? So I don't think we have anything in there to refill it, sadly. No, can't click that. Right. But what it does is, you can probably see the little grid it gives you. It just lets me dig. So, there you go. You can just literally just dig away with it. It's quicker than the hammer though, without any upgrades, which is quite nice. But the downside is that I can't put modifiers like fortune on it, so my hammer is better for that. So unfortunately it's a good item, just not what I need right now. So I haven't been using... Well, I used it for a bit to do some strip mining. Then I realised, wait a minute, I need my hammer anyway because it's got fortune on, so why don't I just take the hammer instead? That way I don't have to recharge it as much and all that sort of stuff. So that is all done. I need to make a few more things. I want to make a wood farm, so I've got another planter and harvester all set up, good to go for that. I am tempted to start doing some more bees. I am thinking about getting back into the bees. I think it'll be a fun little sit down, do some time wasting sort of activity. But yeah, that's where we are. Let's make some upgrades for this, because I want to make my farms bigger for the potatoes and the hemp, just so it's done a lot quicker. So I think, let's see, that gives it an extra 1, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 by 8, I think. 8 by 8. I think that'll be what we want, because that way we can just have water in the middle. So bronze it is. I think that's the one thing I don't have actually. Yeah, I don't. Okay, we're going to move up the silver then, just so we have enough. There we go, we got the silver. So a lot of what I've been doing is literally just waiting for steel and that sort of stuff to be fully made up. Plastic. gold, nugget, and redstone. Yeah, I've just been waiting for things to be all made up, which takes quite a while. Oh, silver on. There we go. 3 of those. And we're going to dig out a nice spot for the larger farms, and I will be back once that's done. Okay, just heading over to put the finishing touches to the expanded farm. So if we come down, you can see it's all been shoved back over here. This stuff can all be broken. Might as well harvest these taters. No point them being here. And throw them down in here. So that's working. Why are you planting there? Did I really increase the range that much that it's planting all the way over there? If so, that's crazy. Right, I'm going to leave these ones to grow though, so they get all finished up. So now we need to run the item ducts down, same as before. There we go. So now this will put the seeds in there. There's no way up now. Right, there we go. Then we need the... Just going to have to take the stairs out for now, while these are still growing. This, I'll just join it up like that for now. These can go. I'll probably just move that barrel soon, because it's pointless being there. And again, we'll grab these ones from over here. They're not needed. Head up. Actually, no, we want to be down here first to just hook these up. Just hear it buzzing away ever so slightly. Okay, so they're now hooked up as well. I can't get out. There we go. And again, I'm just going to take out the stairs for the time being to run that to there. So now we're all hooked up again. I do need to do a lot of tidying up still. The place is like very unpretty looking. It's very ghetto. Everything works, which is the point, but it's not really working in a way that looks any good. So let's water some of these. So I've been over to Dolan's to see how he's done it, because he's got this complete setup as well, and he's got this whole agricultural water system going on, which looks really cool. Don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm hoping this... It is planting all the way over here. That's weird. So I guess like I've made it 6 longer like every direction rather than just 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that was a mistake. I don't have a backup water bucket either. Get the water, find some water. Alright, I gotta find some water quick, because that was a big mistake. Placing the torch in there. But yeah. Okay, but yeah, that's just... It's funny that it's actually planting there. Hopefully they won't interfere on each other's sides. I'm hoping not. If so, I'll have to keep an eye on it. Maybe downgrade. Because what's the 2 one? You got lapis the first one. No, it's only tin. I got loads of tin. I could probably just change them down. I think the harvester needs to be a big one though. So, right. So that's taking some taters. Where are they? Okay, they're going down. That's good. So if things are going down like that, that means it's all working. Let's throw the extra potatoes in there. Now, do they go up is the question. So all I'm seeing is them going down. So it might be again the case that it needs to fill up the planter before they go up. So I'm going to have to leave it for now. We'll be back next time, because hopefully the videos all worked quite well this time. I'll make sure I've got enough stuff going on. I might find some skeletons to just grow those up. And next time, we might do some aesthetics. So I'll see you then. Toodles!